And I put it to you, Minister, that contrary to your assertion, the government's position actually hasn't been echoed by anybody in here. Quite the opposite. What everybody else is saying is that you're in total denial, and if you keep on the path that you're on, then our housing crisis will get worse. By my count, since the start of this stall just over 2 years ago, we've had 31 motions, statements or bills about the housing crisis. We've had a specially convened committee on housing and homelessness. Housing is raised every single day in here, and yet the situation is getting worse. That's a fact. Ye seem to think that the measures that you're implementing are helping, but everybody else can see that they aren't. And every citizen in this state is affected by this issue, not just the people who are awake tonight on the streets, who can't get to sleep because they're so worried about having the money to pay their rent or whatever, but even the ones who are sitting on property, who bought their property in the 1990s, who've seen the value of that property increase by 431% between 1995 and 2007. Even those people have their adult for you to sit here and pretend that we're on the right road when what we're doing is actually making things worse unless you move on this. It's land speculation and hoarding is at the core of so much that's wrong with our housing market. Of course, what's also at the core is NAMA. Also interfering. I'll give a short example from my own area. A group of individuals who since 2015 have been trying to purchase the old rugby club in Malahide from NAMA, not wanting to make a killing, just want to provide for local families willing to pay NAMA a price above the odds for what we got. Lands which the Minister for Finance tells us are part of NAMA's residentially delivery programme. Instead of involving those people, they're cut out of the equation, and those houses now are being developed and they're looking for €700,000 for them. It's an absolute joke. This single measure before the House tonight could transform the situation overnight in a way in which no other measure could, and I am really pleading with you. Don't come up with this nonsense, kill the bill with kindness, pretend that you're not opposing it, but in reality that you are. By doing that, you're giving a great disservice to our citizens. I think they deserve better. I think you can come back from the position that you've adopted. Let's put the bill forward in a genuine way to make a positive contribution.